everybody, and welcome back once again to Enter the Wolf Time does D&D Apidged. I am the Great Judgment. I play the amazing Gideon Lack of Wood by apparently now. Because a Sharknado came and bit off my cock. But yeah, we're here.
Don't worry, you didn't miss an episode. That didn't really happen.
No. Although the DM, our maniacal mind of Mr. Pidge, wants it to happen now, because we've delayed the start of this for ages. But anyway, I am here with the amazing Darton Zeal, who is played by
James.
We have Lyra, who is played by
Hi.
Why did you have to think about that?
My name!
and we have just Chris, who's going to spectacularally roll for us and kill us all many times.
I will.
No, just you.
Just me. I might end up being Gideon Lack of Wood. But anyway.
Right, so let's start this. It's been an hour. Right.
The tone has been set.
It's not a good one.
What happened?
Don't want to.
Last episode.
Okay, so last episode, the defence of Vandus began. Our party decided that Obert Fairfield, the mayor of the town, God, this music is loud. The mayor of the town should be the one to sacrifice his life to fuel the spell and protect the fortress and protect
old and nearly dead anyway.
and protect the shrine. So the young cleric Vastorin, he attempted to make the shield, and against all odds, fucking failed spectacularly until the very last moment where he made the shield. So we join our heroes just after the battle. They fought away all the opposition. Just as the god Artemis was fueled into Obert Fairfield, he started bursting with golden light out of every orifice. He places his hand out, and this huge golden dome of light surrounds the temple. And 6 more treants come up, and this swarm of thousands of these evil little fairies, and they start pinging off the side of this shield.
Are they like splatting and kind of
No, they're
sliding
like
down?
It's like bug zappery, and then they
right.
they fall. Yep. So that's where we join you.
Yay, we did it!
It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen.
I've only just woke up.
I know, yeah, you
Vastorin.
Didn't Darton get battered?
Yeah, I'm feeling
Darton got knocked out and then
terribly weak.
got back up again because Lyra had him down.
I have woke
potion.
up and my health's fully
Which I need
recovered.
to
However, I am at half fortitude for 3 days.
2 days.
2 days, sorry.
So you're gonna die fast.
Advisably, I am not going anywhere until I recover.
Just dig yourself a hole and just
I am a cripple.
Minecraft style.
Gideon, you are on the roof with Bracken.
Oh yeah.
Watching these fairies just ping off.
Yeah.
Going, funny.
Bracken's like, and so it is done.
Oh,
There's
God.
one more thing we must do.
We need to repair the waystones.
Indeed. It may take the rest of the night to prepare my potion. At dawn, we should go and restore the waystones.
Of course.
It's a suicide mission. Mass Effect style.
I hope not. And then he teleports you both back down inside.
Sweet. You're gonna teach me that.
I doubt Bracken knows.
So
what
Lyra,
Mass Effect
Darton, you are panting like hell. You've just
I've dragged
barely
you across the world.
saved
Thank you.
your asses from these treants, and Gideon and Bracken just teleport in front of you.
If you'd have paused then, I would have totally interjected with something inappropriate.
As usual. So
Yeah, that wasn't really anything.
Thank you, Lyra. You saved my life.
I did, didn't I? I was super strong. Hook.
And we helped.
what was that?
Yeah.
I did, didn't I? I was super strong Hulk.
Super strong,
I was strong. I did. I rolled really hard.
Alright.
So Vastorin walks up to Petunia has like ran over to her father
I
screaming.
wouldn't.
Like, oh my god! Like screaming
Daddy!
like tears, and she's like trying to talk to him, but he's not responding.
Well, father, you did say light shone out of your ass. So.
It was the China disaster.
And Hanik's behind her, just kind of like he wants to comfort her, but he has no idea what
He's
to
just
do.
yucking it up in the background, like, glad it's not you.
Shut up!
Sorry.
Oh, we're not gonna get through this. Right.
God, it's the first episode.
So
ever.
it is nighttime. You seem safe. The shield would last until morning.
Excellent. Wait, what happens when
Hang on,
the...
the shield lasts till morning.
Oh,
morning.
those things are going.
One man's life to save us for a night. Jesus Christ.
It's a high price to pay.
All that.
Well, there's like 200 people in the
Plenty
temple.
more lives to go.
Why don't we just use everyone as like a fucking living shield and just get the fuck out of Dodge?
As you say that, the people around look.
No!
Oh, you couldn't say that.
Oh, bollocks.
And they all kind of back away from you and start whispering to
I was
themselves.
only joking, come on!
Bracken-
I wasn't really.
Bracken looks over to you and says, "This is not the time for your jokes." And then
When is it the time?
He moves over to a table and he carries on sorting out his ritual thing.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask.
He says, "I suggest you people get some sleep. We have much more work to do."
Yeah, I need to sleep so
I feel absolutely exhausted. I need to retire for the night.
I'm really exhausted.
Cool.
Where's
So
my weapon
Find
skill?
yourself a bed or crunchy floor cushion or something.
I'm just gonna go and
Pitch.
floor
Yeah.
pinch.
Was my weapon skill and ballistic skill always this bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
You magic
you're a
person.
wizard.
You
What does
never do
everyone
anything.
Oh, the wizards get a natural minus, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking, I was like, that is really fucking low.
Why? What are you?
Minus 11,
and
minus
16.
Yeah, you've always been really bad.
Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
No.
I think we should get some sleep.
I vote
Oh,
for
actually,
that.
I've got.
I have a suggestion to make.
Oh yes, go on, Dalton.
Yeah, I've got 3.
My-
things.
Where are you? God dang it.
Where are you?
My sword of storms is a hell of a lot better than your standard Magma sword foot.
Aww.
Sword, and you're better at
Oh,
fighting
not
than I am.
metagaming from what I told you earlier.
No, not at all.
What? Yes, please. Give me those.
Yes, I would suggest a trade.
Give me.
The spirits of the world have spoken to me through the voice of the DM. And
Through the voice of great arguments, she has spoken. She suggests I
Says,
trade
give me
weapons
the
with you.
goddamn sword. Yes, please.
Yeah, so, your Magma Force sword for my thought of storm.
so you guys swap swords.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
because
When we
It makes
do
sense.
So what's
that,
bad's gonna happen
if
to
I
you?
use-
Pinch hates metagaming.
he suggested.
I know.
Okay, quick question. If I use my fire ring, which I
Yes.
love, my fire ring with the sword of storms, will that give it fire and lightning?
Yes.
Have a
Frightening!
frightening sword!
Frightening
All over
sword!
again, yeah!
Yeah.
What
Wait,
damage
didn't I have a
does the Magma
frightening
Force sword do? Is it
before?
just a standard sword?
No, you have a Magnum sword that has a rune of darkness and one that has a rune of
You're not
sparks.
Oh yeah, you
And
can
you had a
start.
ring-
And you have a
flames.
ring of fire. So you had the darkness one be on fire, and in your other hand you had the shock
You
one.
had a frightening combo, now you have a frightening sword.
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it does +3 shock and +1 fire.
Woo!
So I have the Magma Force sword of
You have you have sword of shock.
sword of shock.
Yeah. But it has one empty rune slot as well. It has two slots. And it's
Yeah.
hardy, so it's hard to destroy. Right, so are you guys just going to sleep?
We'll go to sleep because I really need to get some healing surges back.
So everybody uses
That's
their
what you
healing
did.
surges?
Oh, Ems, wait. Before you go to sleep, maybe you should make some more health potions with your Vial of Eternity.
Sure, why not?
That'll be a really good idea, I think.
So, according to
Yeah.
my notes, Lyra, you have 1 health potion, 1 superior, 1 grand, 2 resist frost, and 1 resist poisons.
This is D6 plus 1 plus 1. What did you say, Steve?
You have 1 health, 1 superior health, 1 grand health, 2 resist frost, and 1 restoration.
Where's the bottom of my... Oh yeah, you're right, yeah.
I have 2 health.
I have no health, I have 1 superior health, I have 1 grand health, I have 2 resistance.
You have no health.
No health.
No health, and what was the other ones?
1 superior health
Yep.
and 1 grand health.
Food!
Oh, fucking hell. Pausing!
The food is
I'm
here,
back in
let
the
us
room.
begin properly.
Food is here. Okay, so you guys were talking about potions, we've sorted that out in the break. Lyra, what do you want to do?
I want to do restoration. I want to use my Valor Eternity.
Yep.
On the restoration, the superior health potion.
So, cool. You do it with a restoration potion, it works fine. You now have 3 restoration potions. You use it on the other one, and it works fine.
I use it again for another restoration potion.
So you want 6 restoration potions. It works fine.
Okay. I'll give you 2, I'll give you 2 for myself.
So restoration ones that give you back hit points.
Yeah.
So you now have 6 restoration and 3 greater health, yeah?
No, I only have 2 because I was doing them 2.
Okay. So, make note of that.
Ooh, Pam.
I've just bought pens.
Would you like a superior health potion as well?
Oh, go on then, wonderful.
No, you don't have 6 restoration potions.
Yeah.
You have 1.
I've got 2.
I'm going to ask Bracken to examine the 3 vials of red potion I've got to see if he knows what it is.
Bracken's busy.
He says, I'm busy, but it'll only take a moment. He does know what they are.
Yay!
And I need to remind myself what they are. They are lesser health potions.
Yes.
Nice.
They give you D3 healing surges.
Oh, you don't need my superior.
Cool. So what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Bedtime. Good night, friends.
You guys sleep. Heal as is appropriate. Gideon, I believe you have 3 healing surges.
Yeah, I've only 3 health HP off having
I'm
fallen.
not,
So
so I'm
No, you're not.
2.
yeah, I am. I've got my current is 30.
Your current is not 30.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
I
you
have your
didn't get
current
hit
here.
at all.
I didn't get hit at all.
Your current is 14.
No, it's not. It's 30.
It's 14.
Oh no, it is 14. Never mind.
We thought, oh my
I
god,
have-
his HP's not 30.
No, I thought you had 30 healing.
I have full
So-
health because I had a restoration
Oh.
potion.
So you heal 66.
So it's,
Sorry?
I have full health.
I heal
Restoration
3D.
potion.
Is it 3d6 I heal? Or is it
66.
66, yeah, because it's 2 each.
18.
Lyra heals 18. Gideon heals.
A lot.
Well, you only rolled 4, didn't you?
Oh, so
That's
red
10.
one.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You healed 21, so you're on 36. So you're past full.
I already have full health.
So you're exactly average.
I should have full health. I should have
Yeah, I have 41.
golden potion.
Um,
I got
41 out of 46.
you're on 25.
25.
Why are you doing it up?
Yeah, I'll spread
I
the
mean,
free
do I
potion.
need
How
to...
many healing surges have I got?
Oh, we've already done.
Oh, yeah.
I have no healing surges.
We regain our healing surges though, don't we?
Yeah.
Thank you, that's it.
No, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do.
well, that means.
So night is hard.
What I'll do is I'll make some potions, use the healing surges from those, and then sleep and get them back.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's legit.
Yeah, just because I'll be using the days healing
He
surges
gets the
to heal.
healing surges,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then when he
yeah,
goes to sleep, he
yeah.
heals.
Okay, yep, so I'm going to use. Bleh. I'll use all 3 of the lesser healing surges then.
So you
because they
gain
do
3d3 healing surges.
3d3.
Why can't you reduce them all up then?
3, 6, 7, 8. And I'll use.
So you have 8 healing surges, and then you go to sleep, so you heal 16d6.
I think you're gonna...
4. Yeah, I'm
Nice.
probably going to heal on a 4, 8. I'll do these ones.
You're about
5,
four.
so yeah.
So, the night is harsh. You keep hearing outside as the treants keep bashing against this golden barrier, but it doesn't seem to wane. Eventually the treants get bored and just wander off and carry on destroying the town. But they leave you alone. And as dawn breaks, you hear a smash, like a glass smashing.
Oh.
And the barrier dissipates and becomes this kind of golden fog that kind of like golden powder that kind of
Yeah.
glitters the temple, and you see Oba stop glowing and fall down face first.
Oh god, no.
He did. He
Oh,
did.
I'm gonna run over to him and see if he's alive.
He's not alive.
Shush.
He's dead.
Oh.
He's very, very dead.
I'm gonna try and not let Petunia
Is he like a
see
withered
it.
husk, or is he just the body of him?
He's just gone, completely gone. It looks like he was probably dead as soon as the god went in him.
That's what happens when a god
His
penetrates
eyes,
you.
his eyes
Oh
open.
dear God.
His eyes are actually completely white.
Okay, I'm gonna shut his eyes so Petunia doesn't see it.
He closes his eyes. Petunia screams and tries to run over, and he
I'm
closes
gonna,
his eyes.
I'm gonna,
no,
I'm gonna
no,
offer
no,
a little
Petunia.
prayer for him, and then I'm going to go and pray and hopefully get some good faith points.
Oh shit! You guys need to roll healing searches.
What is it? Just one?
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, you didn't eat today, so just 3.
Not a 2 or a 1, not a 2 or a 1, not a 2 or a 1. It's a fucking
One.
1. Bollocks!
Don't ask what you won't get.
That was
one.
worse than what I started with, so we're off to a fine and
You have 1 as well.
Yeah.
Would you like my superior?
Lyra, what do you have?
3.
3.
I'm gonna swig out my superior. One of my 3 superior.
I'll swing one of my
Hey.
3 normal potions.
Right.
I
You
sorry.
gain D10, you gain D6.
have nothing.
I will give you a health potion if you want.
5.
to.
So
Oh, would you, Ems? That'd be lovely.
8. So
I've
8
got
out of
6
3
in
is
total.
11. Here, so I've
6.
still got 1 left. I don't know why I actually reviewed it. Here
Why
are-
is it D6?
Can I roll for my faith?
What?
Because
For
I'm going to
superior.
pray.
D10.
Ah, I
5.
got 5.
I'm letting you get 1 again then.
What a good year.
Can I roll for my faith points? I'm going to pray and whatnot.
D20 plus your faith.
17! Oh, hello. Plus 8.
No.
Yep, make a note of it.
What flavour is it?
Right. So you guys get up, you bandage your wounds, you heal up as much as you can, and after the whole fiasco happens with a guy outside, there's no sign of these tree things anywhere. Some of the buildings, however, have now completely overgrown and like actual branches are growing out of them where it was once dead wood. And it's like this weird forest, but all the tree trunks are buildings. Why are you... Okay. Right. Lyra was sending signs to Chris.
Yes, please.
I think it was some kind of special Morse code which involves getting pizza.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you.
You're talking to me here.
So, eventually you guys get ready, you heal your wounds, everything happens with Oba, and it's not long after dawn that Bracken walks up to you and says, I believe my ritual is ready. We should make our way to the Waystones.
Let us be gone.
I'm quite hesitant to go since I'm only got 6 fortitude.
Oh shit, you're at half force.
May I suggest I sit this one out as I don't believe I'm fully recovered.
You don't want to come with us?
How easy is it to hit?
I don't
So he's
think
only
it'll be
got
wise.
6 fortitude.
I don't believe it'll be wise
She
choice.
says, we need you, but if you choose to sit it out, I can't stop you.
Just as a suggestion. Will I be able to pray for them?
Yes. He goes, I am not a holy man. It is up to you what your prayers can and can't do.
I'm not the
Well,
holy man. It's
okay.
up to you what your
I don't know if
prayers
you can.
and do.
Can I pray for them?
prayers
While
depend on the person's faith. If someone prayers for a person who doesn't believe in religion, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Say a prayer! Say a prayer! Pitch will judge! Judgment! Judgment!
For example, can I do the Artemis's blessing while they're away?
You actually have to
Oh,
say
they'll
it.
have
They have to be in range of it.
Say a prayer.
Oh.
Pidge will judge you on the sincereness of your prayer.
Oh yeah, range chant.
What's for the
Don't be able to
actual
hear it.
speech?
Range chant is so if they can hear it, they get it.
I really don't think it's
And no,
wise for
you
me
cannot
going
have an
to
arcane
torture.
megaphone.
I'm
No,
gonna
I
die.
don't think you'll get hit really.
Yeah, I'll get hit once and die.
We
So
don't have a defender.
Your health isn't 6, just your fortune.
yeah, which means I'm always gonna get hit,
Pretty much.
which is not good.
I
But
think
you've
that...
got dodge.
Don't you have your ring of thingy that makes you badass?
Cheat
And
skill.
awesome.
Anyway, it
No,
makes me have
just
an
give
extra
him
action.
3 actions.
Doesn't make me badass. It just gives me an
You
extra
should always be like, I'm gonna ready.
You do have your daily.
The bear. I don't ever only last for one. Bloody. It lasts for D10 rounds. It lasts for 1 combat.
Yeah.
Unless the combat goes really quick.
No,
And then it doesn't carry over, so
I wouldn't go. For Brian.
that's safe. Knowing me, I
Bracken's
would
just packing up his bags and
die. Yeah, Bracken.
checking
Bracken's
all.
awesome.
He's got like all these different vials and stuff that he's made tied to his belt.
No, I suggest I stay here since I will probably just get home and die.
We die. It's
know,
just
yeah.
you.
I will mourn you.
I'll come back and haunt you.
Oh, cheers, mate. Cheers.
Okay.
I'll come back and haunt you, Darcy.
So are you guys making your way out without Darton?
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna rest from the temple.
Cool. So you rest in the temple while Bracken, Darton, and Lyra made their way out towards the Waystones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I guess.
Bracken, Lyra, and Gideon.
Lyra and Gideon. Sorry. Yeah.
What did you say?
Me.
You're
So
not there?
you.
Oh.
So you three, Darton left behind. You push through the forest that was once a town. Animals have already begun to inhabit this new wood, like deers and stuff, picking berries off branches coming out of buildings,
Fuck
and
you,
out of
nature.
windows and stuff. And as you approach, they kind of just dart off away. So you hear off in the distance the kind of crunching of wood, and you can kind of see the faint glow of treants in the distance. But oddly, none of them actually come anywhere near you on your way to the Waystones. You'll have completely alone. And eventually you make it back to the Broken Waystones, and Bracken begins to set up his ritual as quickly as he can. Like, he gets down, and he basically puts all these candles around the Waystones, and he lights them all like they're all these purple candles that are made out of these weird items. And you basically saw him making them last night. And he pours all these different potions around it and things like that. And he starts just like chanting. So basically he starts doing this. Do you guys want to do anything while he's setting up his ritual?
I'm just gonna kind of like pull out my swords, ready my swords. Definitely get my swords ready because last time I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm
My
going.
swords are ready.
Yep.
Not set it on fire yet.
I'm going to do a perception test and see if I can see any danger.
Oh
Any-
yeah, that would
any-
be a good idea
Any
too.
any stranger danger? I got a 17. Do I see any stranger danger?
Yes.
With
No,
my-
you see nothing around, but you do notice the very odd thing that some of the leaves on the trees around you have frosted edges. Like after a winter's night
All right.
rainfall.
Hold on, I got a perception of 3, so that should be 20. So we're still.
Yeah, that's what you
That's
see.
what you
So,
see.
okay.
Do you maybe want to tell Bracken? I mean, I'm not.
So explain what I see. Like frosty, like
Basically,
branches.
you know how on a cold night, leaves have this kind of frosted layer on them?
Yeah,
Some of the leaves around have that.
just some. Like
Yeah.
the odd one or
No,
two.
like the odd ones.
Is it cold?
No.
It's
Not at all.
really warm.
Really warm.
Why do you think it's icy then?
Middle of summer. Well, beginning of summer.
Oh crap.
Bracken, something perplexes me on this on this mission.
He's like, sure someone's
Yes.
working.
Yes, I'm busy. What's wrong?
Some of these leaves appear to have frost on them, but they're not all covered in frost.
Um,
Could some kind
as
of
as you're talking, you hear a like a crunching kind of.
Oh god.
Oh
coming
God!
from
What
around
is
you.
that? What is that?
Bracken says, "Whatever it is, we must move quickly." And he starts rushing to get it all
Okay,
done.
Gideon's gonna ready a fireball,
I'm going to definitely set my sword on fire.
just like old times,
I know,
Lyra.
yeah, bring
Just
it
like
on.
old times.
Well, Bracken is almost at the end of setting up. Be quieter, music. Be quieter.
Why are you so intense?
There's just this one bit which is louder. Ah!
Oh God!
God damn it,
Levels.
Dark Souls.
Excuse me, ladies and gents. Technical difficulties.
Okay, so Bracken is almost at the end of setting up. When the trees around you begin to like shake, like there's a strong breeze, but you can feel no wind.
Oh god, I'm freaking
And
out.
suddenly, they grow fresh, vibrant coloured leaves. Like the leaves burst into bloom, and all these small flowers and beautiful blossoms appear all over the trees.
Aw.
And then suddenly a gust of wind comes through, and the trees instantly turn brown and red and go into their autumn season
Aw.
and break off and tumble to the ground. And then another gust comes, and small, tender snowflakes begin to fall from the sky above.
Aw.
And they rest on the branches, and the trees frost over
Just
the
the
evergreen.
trees?
All the trees frost over. Snow begins to fall down on top of you.
Could this be a spirit of
The
winter?
snow,
by any
the snow
chance?
is freezing, and you find yourself shivering,
Oh,
and you
crap,
can see
I know
your
it.
breath before your eyes. And with a final strong gust of wind that comes through, the snow is blown away, and you see a creature striding towards you. through the
Oh, bollocks!
What is it?
Aircraft.
trees. Its body looks human, but it's made entirely of wood, with a soft green glow coming from within its chest. It stands 12 foot tall on bowed legs. Bowed legs is like horse legs kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Bowed legs blending with intricately carved hooves. Its head is the skull of a stag, but instead of antlers, it has huge antlers woven with vines, and a cloak trails behind it, with made of
Guardian of the forest.
black feathers.
Oh.
Like a cloak of like raven feathers flows behind it.
Guardian of the fucking forest.
And it walks forwards, almost silently, head down, staring at you, with green glow coming from its eyes, and it howls a
Oh
deadly
god,
howl.
here we go.
Oh God. That's a deadly howl.
That is.
And I'm gonna put my kebab down so I can kill your bitches!
Oh.
Cool. So, it stares at you and kind of does this kind of like a hunting horn kind of thing.
Resistance check.
No Wookiee.
And you guys can
Wait to
react.
geek it
In
up,
fact,
guys.
Gideon's gonna lob
No.
a fireball at it.
what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start doing this from now on. You roll a d20, enemies roll a d20. Whoever rolls highest gets the first action.
Oh,
Okay.
clever.
Okay?
So Em's gonna roll one as well.
I got one.
You as a party, only one of you.
Oh, okay, you do it first.
Okay. 3.
Well done.
The enemy go first.
Oh,
With a 4. Chris, do you want to be the enemy?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to kill
Can I,
me.
wait, can I do it really quick? Can I do
That's
it
no
really
your
quick?
fault.
Don't
Yeah, you can do a
don't
creature
be
craft. You can do a creature craft.
Don't hate me, people. I'm
And
only
you
doing
can
my
do
best,
Right.
Darson.
Wait,
Who's the-
I
9.
thought you was 6 or
guys,
less.
what are you doing? Sorry.
Creature craft check.
You got a
Minus
16.
9.
-9.
Oh,
You
can I
do
do-
not know what this is.
I've already did an action, so can I lob a fireball anyway?
No. Well,
Because I was ready and it went, brrr, and I was like, oh fuck, I should have go.
Okay, you can have one fireball before it goes.
Okay, so.
You missed.
For fuck's
Wow,
sake.
your rolls are poor today.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm gonna die again.
Cool. So the creature, it sweeps its hands back, and vines come out of its shoulders and form 2 long thorned blades.
oh yay.
Oh wow, it's melee.
Chris, roll a
Was
d3.
it mints?
Yeah, me
Oh,
Chris, roll a d3.
No. Oh, there
One.
you go.
Okay. So the creature points its blades towards you, and suddenly the ground underneath you begins to rise. Chris, roll to hit Bracken. D20.
That's 3.
Vines burst up around Bracken, but he is not hit. Roll to hit Gideon.
13.
You twat!
Vines burst up, grabbing around Gideon, and he takes d6 plus 2 damage, and he is trapped within the vines.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Oh,
not
you didn't
again!
get
You
that
take
guy
5
thing.
damage, and you're trapped within the
Oh
vines.
my god!
You're not pulled to the ground, you're just like...
I can't be pulled to
Like
the
they
ground.
twist around you and your arms are pulled together. No, you remember you can be pulled down, you can't be knocked down.
Oh, right, okay.
You can't be like knocked off your feet basically.
Oh, wow, so I've got.
The vines then come up to Lyra.
10.
10, and you have a
I can
fortitude
dodge
of
by 13.
12. It misses you anyway.
That
And
really
that's all it does.
Yeah. Of course I just hit Gideon.
Good you me.
Yeah, of
Bracken.
course. Of fucking course. Right, okay, so
Yeah,
are we doing it like. Am I rolling against M's now to see who goes first?
No.
No, it's literally just at the start of the fight.
Oh, right, okay.
You,
So basically it's whether you are like, there it is, attack it, or if it sees you first and doesn't move before you go.
it'd be me, Bracken, Gideon, right? Because Gideon's frozen.
Bracken is still kneeling by this thing trying to get his ritual going.
Me.
It will be Lyra, Gideon, Bracken.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna shadow strike her. Stab it in the back.
Yeah, do it, I'll bloody it.
Can I do that?
Yeah, she could do that. She could shadow strike it.
Oh, that daily.
Daily, she's not used a daily for ages.
Everything you did for the last 3 sessions was 1 day though.
Yeah.
But it's been.
Last time she used Shadow Strike was against the Mantis,
That was ages ago.
which
That was before
was
the
the
tower.
morning of the day before, so...
It is, I'm right.
Sure.
Yay!
Shadow strike that motherfucker!
It's too far away to Shadow Strike though.
Really?
Oh.
You can do it, but no, you can't.
It's-
Yeah, you can do it, but no.
It's like 30 foot away.
You can draw both blades, move towards it, and then pray you don't get tangled up.
I know, yeah. I just have to run and try and dodge it. If I run at it, will I be able to get a hit in it? Is it too far away?
No, it's going to take both your actions to get up to it.
Bye, Gideon! I'm running at it.
I thought you were running away. I was like, you bitch.
Enjoy your weapon.
No, I'm not. Can I slice at his,
Yeah,
at the vines
help me
holding
get
him?
free.
Can I slice at the vines holding him?
Yeah.
Don't
Roll
get
hit.
one. Don't get a fucking one. Oh,
Five?
it's a 5.
Yeah, you come.
Yay!
Well, I've got one. Got you.
One stab me in the head.
I do.
The vines sliced off Gideon.
Goody, now it's your turn. You can fight.
Fireballs. First fireball. That's 10.
And we started the.
Misses.
If you get a 1 with 5 balls, then it puts him up yet? No.
It's an 18. That's got to hit, and he's on fire as well.
So it hits. Yep.
So, come on, my Arcana's.
I know we've done
Plus
this for a long
11.
time, but if you get an 18 on fire, is it instantly on fire? Or does
Yeah.
it have to be resistant to...
Boom! So that's it's, 11, 18.
No, 17.
17 damage.
Why are you at 12 on it?
Because
Yeah,
that's
bonus
what
is
I
made
get
out of wood.
That's gone up as well. So
Oh,
it was
right.
10.
Yes,
so
actually,
It was 12 with mum.
Hey,
Good stuff.
hey, good news.
Normally, 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
normally it's
Good
11
news.
now.
Oh, okay.
This is my plan, right? I won't tell you my plan.
Cool. The fireball smacks against it and its shoulder begins to burn.
Just his shoulder?
Yeah.
How big is this thing?
12 foot.
12 foot.
Oh, fucking hell, that's massive!
Yeah.
Wide or
I
tall?
thought it was only
Tall.
little! I thought it was only the size of a man!
Like, oh,
That's
okay.
really big!
Why did they go say the guardian of the fucking forest?
I was thinking that when you said it hit his shoulder, from shoulder to shoulder, it's 12 foot across. I'm like, fuck!
Okay,
Hitting
so
broad shoulders.
Bracken is loudly chanting, trying to get the
get another
ritual
hit.
going. You notice that the creature, the vines around its horns, which were once vibrant and growing berries and had leaves on them, the leaves become really, really... Oh no, the leaves become brown and autumny and start to fall off. But you don't notice anything else happen. Then the creature runs towards Lyra.
Doesn't the creature take some fire damage?
Shit, yeah, sorry. See if the spell ends. It does.
So it takes no damage from that?
Yeah.
That's bollocks.
You're at 20.
I thought he took at least 1 round of damage from it. It's like, hey, you're on fire, no you're not.
It's at the end of each round. You roll to see if it goes on, and if it does, he then takes damage.
Oh, right, okay.
But because he's made of wood, he only passes it on above 15 as opposed to above 10.
Right.
Well,
Um,
you got a 20.
Yeah.
But he got a 20.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, he runs to Lyra with these two
Shit.
two blades, and he swings at her twice. Roll 2 attacks, Chris.
2 out of 10.
The 10 hits. Lyra, dodge.
Fuck.
Nope, hits you. 2d6 damage.
Oh, 2 6. There's a 6 there. Oh,
He sweeps his
Yeah.
sword. Basically, you're running at each other, and as you're just
No,
about
why
to
are
meet...
his legs thing?
Oh yeah. Oh no, he can't. Oh sorry, I thought you went. No, sorry, that doesn't happen.
Oh,
I thought you were
come
running at each other. No, sorry.
God damn it.
No,
So
sorry.
he only just gets to
Instead, he runs towards you, and he kind of
Lucky Lyra.
moans a deep, earthy moan, and these cloud of spores begin to move towards you.
Oh, no, he's using stun spore!
He's paralyzed.
You laugh, but the move's called Stun Spore.
Gideon's gonna hold his breath!
Oh my god, it's the last of us.
So Yogo,
Oh, hang on, can I just do flame fan, like, and just burn these spores up and catch him at the same time? Because spores will burn very, very well.
he's still 30 foot away.
They're just like slowly approaching.
Can I not, like, can I do configuration on the spores,
No.
on the cloud of spores?
It's on a thing.
Oh, can I do configuration on the trees around the spores?
Can you do it on a tree around the spore?
Fuck's sake.
Trees.
Can I just go brah with a big flamethrower and just like try and catch all the spores?
Can't just go around.
Because I really don't want to be paralyzed.
Why do you do wind?
You could cast flames in front of you when they
Why do
come
you
close
do the
enough.
wind thing?
Okay,
Why
I'm
do you do the wind thing?
Oh yeah. Windjara.
Okay, right,
Do
good
the
idea.
wind thing,
Hey?
man. Do the
Can't
wind
be there
thing.
yet.
What? Yes, I do.
Last time you used it was in the tower midday yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell, this.
And it's early morning, and I feel like we day.
Let's just drag this out as long as possible.
No, never. Yeah, no. Fucking hell, too right. Alright.
It's just the move, not bringing you down.
I'm going to ready flames. So when the spores get closer, I'm just gonna go brah and burn all the spores
Cool.
away.
Lyra,
Wall of flame.
what do you want to do?
Is it running?
No, it was like stepping forward whilst casting these like
oh,
spores
I don't
towards
know,
you.
Then. What are you doing?
I'm getting ready. When the spores get to us, I'm just gonna go and burn all the spores away.
Great. I'm going to. What can I do?
Shout obscenities at him.
Fuck you!
Why are you?
Nature sucks.
Nature sucks!
Nature for the win.
And Darth is like, my ears are burning.
God damn it, nature. Damn, nature! You scary!
I've realised that I'm not at full health.
Oh, little red little thing got it!
I've realised I'm not at full health, so I'm going to use our healing surge to hopefully get to full health. So I need a 5 or over.
How are you not at full health?
Oh, I'm at 1.
Healed 1.
Great.
Great use your turn there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Bracken continues his ritual, and the spore gets to you guys. Gideon, do flames. Do an arcane check.
20!
Oh.
They're all fucking gone!
You completely burn up the spore.
Woo!
So,
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
you notice that this creature is still striding towards you, and suddenly
Oh no, the
an
wind
aura of frost comes over the field, and snow begins to come, and everything begins to frost over. Can everybody resist, please?
Resist the urge to shiver.
11. What's my...
Am I rolling high or low?
You want to get under your resistance.
Oh, I didn't. I failed miserably.
Lyra, you take D3. Chris?
Could you D3 me? That sounded really wrong.
What?
Lyra, you, like, the frost
Oh,
seizes up your
resistance
body
dash.
so you can
Yeah.
hardly
He
move.
doesn't have a
You
resistance.
take 1 damage. It's willpower.
Oh, okay.
You take 1 damage and you only have 1 action next turn.
Got
I got
one.
fucking warm. I resist that. I'm like, I'm a fire wizard.
What?
Resist fire.
You can't.
I resist.
You'd have to
frost
warm
like a
yourself up.
motherfucker.
Fire.
So Lyra takes 1 damage and
I just lost my healing surge.
Lyra takes 1 damage and only has 1 action last turn. And Bracken resists the spell.
Oh, can I do anything then?
Yeah, that wasn't even his action. That's just what he does.
Oh, awesome.
So he's
Does it
still
affect him?
striding towards you, and as he does so, he begins to glow an intense inner green.
Awesome.
You'll go, guys. He's probably now 15 feet away from you.
That's right.
I'm frozen. I only have 1 now.
Gonna warm you up.
Good on me.
You'll go, guys.
Okay. Is he close enough for conflagration? Can I light him up?
He was always close enough for configuration.
Fucking hell! I'm gonna fucking. Well, okay. What I'm gonna do? Can I do conflagrate and then get ready to like dodge out of the way or move out of the way if he fires something at us?
You can ready a dodge action, yeah.
Cool.
You can't dodge you.
Yeah, can I do that even though I don't have the skill?
Yes.
Or can I just say I'm
It
just
just
gonna?
takes an action to ready it. You can always dodge.
Didn't
It's
know
just
this.
if you
Can I?
have the dodge skill,
Didn't know this.
you do it automatically.
Oh shit! That's news for me.
Sorry.
Right, okay. I'm gonna cast conflagration on him. So flame alchemist style. I'm just gonna go.
Resistance. He is not set on fire.
Oh
He
shit!
doesn't. He's not a resistance or about 18 of it.
That's ridiculous. He's made of fucking wood
He's made of magic.
and wood, and I'm made of magic and
Okay,
fire.
it's my turn, right? I have a question.
It should
I
be-
have 2 resist frost potions, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So, just a quick question: if I drink that, will I be unfrozen?
Yes.
Would she get her action back?
Glug, 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 glug,
No.
glug, glug, glug.
Oh.
Will it take my whole turn
You do that and that's,
to drink my potion?
I'm not chilly anymore.
Okay, I'll do
But
that.
you would resist frost for like
The-
12 hours.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So you shoot someone to resist frost person. She now has frost resistance 2 and cannot be frozen.
Yes! Where's my copy?
Don't I have something for resist frost?
Oh, you did. You had that necklace.
Oh, it melted though. Fucking
Like a
bollocks.
bird.
It melted.
Yeah, so I remember an incident with a phoenix.
Oh my god! Remember when it all was on? Oh my god.
Oh god, I'm eating.
Have we got past
Yeah.
that part on the YouTube upload? We passed that part.
No, not yet.
So they don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, they do now. I'm so
They
confused.
don't. Shh, everyone shut up. No,
Yes,
no.
they do. Because it'll be out by then.
So are they gonna jump to this episode?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm so confused.
So-
yeah.
What are we
Bracken,
talking about?
staring up at this creature, frantically tries to do his ritual, and you notice that this ball of white light has formed at the top of this waystone, and the broken shards amongst the ground are slowly floating back up towards it.
Yay!
You just have to do it with every single one.
So
And that was like 40.
the creature, suddenly the ice around you melts, and new buds begin to grow in all the trees. Chris,
God,
roll
bud.
5d6.
Oh my god.
Can I have some of that? Can I smoke some of that bud?
6.
10, 17.
He heals to full.
Oh.
Because it's spring, new life.
No fucking really?
And
Really?
then the glow from inside him gets really intense. He pulls his arms back, and a solar beam flies out.
Can I try and dodge out of the way?
Roll to hit Bracken.
Venusaur!
Roll to hit Bracken.
Fucking solar beam.
Shit, you hit Bracken.
Oh!
Fucking
Um,
solar beam, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, hits Bracken for
20d6, yeah?
5d6.
5.
Is he a pseudo?
It's not a pseudo no.
A pseudo.
It's science.
Oh!
Fuck!
15, 16, 17, 18. That's
Don't
bad.
fucking kill Bracken.
Bracken takes 18 damage.
Oh.
Sorry,
Jesus
Bracken.
Christ.
Is that James? That's not, is it?
No.
What's the most you can get? 6, 12, 18,
34?
30.
Oh no.
Bracken
Oh, yeah,
gets
30.
blasted with this beam of light, flies backwards, and completely loses concentration into his ritual.
God damn it.
Like all the floating stones that were going up towards it, the white light vanishes and they fall down. The beam then carries on and hits Gideon.
Oh!
I already did a dodge.
Yep, so you get dodge against it.
So, what do
20
I need to
though.
I've never
No,
dodged.
20.
I've never
Dodge
dodged
is
before.
roll higher than him.
12, 4.
So he hits you 5d6.
Oh.
Gave her 30.
If you
You're
get
like five,
30, I'm
five,
dead. I've only got
sixes now.
I've only got 29.
I doubt I'm gonna get 5, 6,
Stop it.
Don't tempt
No.
fate.
No.
6, 7,
7,
8,
8, 9,
11,
11,
12,
12,
13.
13. That's meh.
29 minus 13. What's that?
16.
16. Oh wow, we're
Roll
gonna
to hit
die.
And Lyra?
We're all gonna die.
Do you have dodge?
Yeah.
You automatically have dodge.
I'm getting seriously.
18!
You're probably gonna get hit.
Oh,
by it.
yeah!
18 or 20 to dodge it.
18, 19.
Roll it!
What if you get equal?
Just doesn't matter.
Oh!
Solar beam hits you 5d6.
If
How
Lyra
many health do you
dies
have?
and Bracken dies, Gideon's
How many
fucking
health
out.
do you have?
Gideon's like, see you later.
41.
Oh,
That'll be fine.
10,
wow.
15, 19, 21.
I don't think we should let Chris roll dice.
21.
Exactly.
Tell you what,
Why
you
not?
go
Why
on
do
for
you not?
Gideon,
Why do you
Yeah.
and
not
I'll
roll
roll
like
for the creature.
You would never roll like that in 40k.
Are you dead?
No, I'm on.
You'll go,
I
guys.
was just 41 health. Should we?
Gideon's contemplating just fucking off Anders and going back to Upton Fields.
I'd be dead by now. Let's put it that
Yeah,
way.
you'd totally be
I'd
dead.
be dead by now.
My
Well
health dodge.
dead.
My health did you have? Like 5.
Why would you be dead?
You're hitting me on everything.
Right, we need to go Super Saiyan on this thing. don't
He's
we?
pretty much
I
hitting you.
can't. I
Oh,
want
yeah.
to go Super Saiyan, but I fucking can't because
Not
Pitch
now.
won't let
I
me.
couldn't train you.
No, of course I won't let you. That would be no point in playing.
Like every time I go
I'd be
to-
like, this big avatar of seasons guy stands in front of you, and you're like, okay, Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kamehameha, I win.
Not necessarily.
You'll go, Gideon. What you want to do?
Gideon is going to chug a restoration potion,
That's your turn.
and then he's no.
I
I've
should-
got another action as well after that.
No,
Can-
swing your potion second full turn.
No, it doesn't.
No,
That's-
it takes
that's
one.
healing surge.
Oh, did they? Oh, I think they
Healing surge takes.
I'm going to
Swing
swing.
a restoration.
Swing a
Okay,
restoration
so you heal
potion.
d6.
Is it only D6? Oh fucking shit balls.
Oh no, it's d10.
It's D10.
D10.
Oh,
Sorry, d10. D10. You heal 4. You rolled 1 higher than you did in the d6. Well
Excellent.
done.
That's
16,
it. I'm going to
17,
hit it
18,
again.
19.
And your
I've-
second action?
19.
It's still like 15 feet away from you, by the way.
Oh, Super Saiyan.
I can't go to my field so badly. What the fuck can I do? I'm just trying to think of something creative that I could try and do. Can I?
Can you do that force field thing?
Oh, you've got that, haven't you? You've got
No, I do. It protects against projectiles, doesn't it? The magic missiles and
It's only
stuff.
the magic.
Yeah. Well,
And
it's
he's
magic.
using magic.
Mhm.
Fuck it, I'm casting that motherfucker. Where is it?
Barrier.
Barrier.
What's his difficulty?
Hang
It's
on.
It's like you're gonna have to
No,
come
I
to
know
us so we can fuck you up.
I have
It
one.
should be the last one on the line.
I'm going for
I'll find it for you.
It's not here.
Go out with that.
It's alright, it's online.
I don't want to die.
Barrier, which is actually called Reflect.
Why I wasn't finding it?
DC of 15. DC of 15.
DC.
Difficulty.
Oh,
Technically,
15,
if it's
so I'm
not
going
reflect,
to cast
it should reflect it back at whatever's firing.
Oh,
It doesn't
14.
wait, hang on. Isn't it my Arcana as well?
Yeah, you pass.
Oh, fucking yes!
Gideon puts his staff out and this bubble appears around him, this like reflective bubble.
Excellent. Well done, dude.
God dang it.
You're like,
What are you going to do, Ems?
Okay, right. This is my plan.
By the way, you were completely knocked off your feet and flew back like 10 feet.
Are you serious? I'm not near him.
You just got hit by a solar beam.
Gideon just goes,
Does he have Vine Whip and Razor Leaf?
Sadly not.
Vine whip.
It does have vine whip. It caught us with vines.
Yeah, it does. It does have Vine.
It's a stupidly powerful
Watch out for
dinosaur.
Watch out for his Razor Leaf attack. That might really fuck us up next.
Quick! Fuck Lumia, get your Pokeballs out.
God, you see life. Oh, I mean.
Right, someone fucking do something or I'll kill you all with solar beams.
No, I will kill him all. So.
Chris,
It doesn't take a turn to.
Right, I'm gonna go wash my hands so you guys. Really? The heater fell on you.
And that was the end of Ems, crushed to death by a oil
Put you down
heater.
by a
And that's the end of that chapter.
I know, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Right, what do you want to do, Lyra?
Okay, I want to get up on my
Did
feet.
you just go for a really quick win?
No,
Oh,
wash
fine.
these out.
Oh, wash your hands. I was like, what?
No,
Oh, the
I had
quickest
Kabal on my
thing.
hand.
Be the one.
No.
Go.
I get
It
up
takes that
on
long
my
to-
feet.
Guys,
I
right,
get
Lyra.
Get up on my feet, yeah?
Yep,
Took a restoration potion, gotta fucking need it.
chug it. You
1,
heal 2.
2.
Chugga.
Where the fuck did you get these restoration potions?
He's right.
Shit.
I know. And can I use
Very
Shadow
well.
Strike on him? Is
Yes,
it close enough?
yes.
Thank the fucking Christ. Right, okay.
Watch you miss it now. Get a
I know.
one. Fluff it. Touch
You
wood, do
vanish.
it.
You appear behind him. Roll to hit.
Is it just one?
1,
Is this a daily out of the 2?
2.
I want to kill somebody.
Lyra,
You were trying to?
you have 2 swords.
Yes! Let's give one.
Roll your. Oh wait, you don't have a fire one anymore, do you?
Yeah, you
Oh
did.
yeah, so right, roll for the fire one then.
Oh,
That's better.
So your first sword completely misses, like you get it caught on one of his antlers, and then the other sword stabs into his neck. For
bloodied.
double, he's bloodied and double damage.
Yes.
Oh, we've actually got a chance to hurt him now.
Hurt him, not kill him.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? 1 and a 2.
No, because
What?
yeah, but it's not actually 1 and 2. It's 3, 4, 5. No, you only hit him with. Oh wait.
What?
Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 7 damage.
Excellent.
Right.
Huzzah.
Gideon fired in the face.
It's because I was trying to work out the lightning sword and the normal sword, then I realised
Yeah.
only the normal sword hit.
How you
Oh.
looking? Go on.
Gideon's gonna do some fucking Liu Kang fireballs at him. So first fireball.
Miss. Oh,
12.
That will
Hit him now.
Hit
That'll
now,
hit
he's
him.
bloodied. Yeah.
Woohoo! And that does him for
Oh.
Hey.
boom, full damage again.
17.
17.
So no, but then
No.
you're plus 12 now.
Yeah.
So
Plus 12.
it's 13 plus 6.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Plus a bonus.
And then next fireball. Fucking 19 and he's on fucking
He's
fire.
on fire and he takes
12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
another
plus-
15.
Plus whatever it is for the fire.
Woo! Owning.
Cool.
Who
First
are they?
fireball smacks against his shoulder and he's like, "Argh." And then the second one slams into his like deer skull face, and you notice some of the vines on his horns begin to burn away.
Take that.
Bracken.
You do so much damage.
Bracken. Bracken lunges forwards, throwing
Stones.
magical stones.
Mangus has a power!
Take that, nature, you shit.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh, sorry, no, I need D10 to see how many stones.
Yeah.
He makes 2 stones.
Excellent. Good going.
One hits, the other one crumbles before he even throws it.
Oh, well
Yeah,
done.
1.
You got a 1. It basically, he just summons the stone, and as he's throwing him, it just falls down like a normal stone.
He's really been knocked a bit. hasn't
And he hits for... How much does magic stones do? Oh, I've done that wrong.
he? Yeah, well.
I've done this wrong for ages. I know. Yeah,
You're
sorry.
doing right.
I did the damage wrong. It does 2.
Excellent.
Yeah, like it literally grazes his wood, and then Bracken sits.
That's what she said.
Beautiful.
In context, it's
And I'm about to say, and Bracken kneels down and continues his ritual.
I wish something would graze my wood every night.
Right,
He
so
kneels down after caressing his
the
wood.
creature. You notice that the berries and stuff on his not on his wood. The berries and stuff on his antlers fall off, and they become bright and vibrant flowers as he goes into summer. And he rolled a d3.
He's powering up a solar beam.
He has 2 actions this time.
Oh, yeah.
So he turns around and swings at Lyra with his 2 weapons.
Ow, I'm on his back.
No, you landed.
Could you like jockey him and like hang on like woo, go, go,
19 and 13.
Hits you twice.
Dodge.
Roll to see if you can dodge. You need a 20 though.
Oh, I'm not really at 20, am I? Nope.
5.
2d6 damage.
I'm dead.
You dead? Why am
I
I?
probably will die. I've only got 20 health.
No,
Oh,
no, I can do
thank you.
3.
Chris is rolling
He
shit.
swings, and as he swings you, these giant branched swords, you do a matrix-like sweep, and it grazes your chin.
Woo!
How many health you got left?
19.
And then with
How
his,
could that have killed you?
and then with his second action, he throws one of his swords down, and it becomes part of the ground again. And he goes to grab you.
No, you grabbed me!
Roll to hit.
He's on fire as well.
Yeah.
10.
Hits you on a 10. Roll to dodge.
Oh, for fuck's sake, he grabbed me.
He grabs you, and you notice poison pumping into your
No,
body.
no, 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 no!
You
It's
take-
okay. It's okay. I've got
Poison
healing-
spore.
You do have poison resistance from being a drow.
And I've got healing water rings.
So you
as well,
take
so it's
4
okay.
damage. Chris, roll the d6.
Oh, won't hurt me.
5.
You take 4 damage for 5
5.
rounds.
Is that 5?
4 damage for 5 turns.
You are poisoned.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That's how many turns and points.
You take 4 damage.
I'll turn, mate.
End of the turn, see if his fire goes out. It doesn't. He
Yes.
takes 1.
8
Oh, it's always 1.
You go.
Okay, Lyra,
You want to help me, maybe?
it's your
first?
turn first.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Help me first.
I need
Well,
to
that
wait
means
so
you
you guys
forfeit-
can
that means
decide
you
what you want to
forfeit
do.
your go then, because it's you. It's you, me, Bracken.
Fine.
I can still heal. I can do healing rings on you and like.
Are you bloodied yet?
Yes, I have been bloody for a
So
while.
your action will involve killing it.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
I'll have to kill
Stabby,
me. Do I
stabby.
have to break out of him?
Just wait.
That was a no.
That was a no. Oh
Yeah.
yes, you need
He's
to
currently
you need to
doing
pass a
anything.
strength check.
Okay. What do I need?
He's gonna do
20!
What do I need to get to
Sounds
break?
a lot more like an 18. Yeah, you do a strength check.
You know, it kind of moved as he threw it. It landed
What
there.
do I need to
It
get?
landed on a 12.
You're going to do an opposed strength check. You're going to roll the d20 plus your strength, and whoever rolls highest grabs on.
So a 12 add one
Oh, wow.
strength for you.
6.
6.
You break out.
I beat it.
Yes.
You break
Huzzah!
down. You kick up your feet onto its chest, and you manage to pull out.
Can I like
Flippy flip.
back to him? Like, jump back?
Cut
there's-
its wood.
The creature is between you and him.
Stab
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Because you appear
Slice it
behind
with your
it.
action. Slice it with your
Yeah,
action.
so I'll just go back.
Slice it,
Let it, let it,
Stabby,
let it, let
stabby.
us hear it, Ems.
Slicey, slicey, stabby, stabby!
Yay!
I still need to take you that shirt.
Lyra's
Great mini.
Lyra's
mini
one and
model.
only catchphrase.
1.
Are you kidding me? I'm going to fucking stab it.
Roll to see.
Stab yourself.
Roll to see what your Magnum Forge sword does.
I don't drop it.
You do get stuck in him though.
Oh, that's fine.
You're stuck.
You
deep
swing
in
at
his
him
wood.
and you get it stuck in like his cloak or something.
Great.
And your other sword hits him.
You're sort of storm.
Sort of frightening
I
storms.
can't roll today. It's
And you
not-
hit him for 2, 3,
And
4.
got 18 in Sword of Storm as well, so it shocks him. If he's immune to shock.
And sets him on fire.
Ah,
He's
he's
immune
immune
to
to
shock.
shock. Still take the shock damage.
Yeah, he still takes electricity damage. 2, 3, 4, 5. You take 6 damage. That was really bad on your behalf.
Thank you.
Cool. Gideon.
Gideon is going to do healing rings on Ems.
Yep.
What?
No.
You got healing power?
Healing.
Oh, it's the ring.
No, it's a spell called healing rings. It's like healing water rings.
He has a
Around
spell
him.
called Healing Rings, which cure status problems, which he's
Ah,
never
status
actually
pro-
cast.
Status
No, I did it
problem.
once. I cast it once. Very, very,
Oh, is
very.
it-
On an
didn't-
owl and it did nothing.
Oh, alright, I thought
On
it was
an
like actually
Yeah,
healed.
true.
I thought it
So-
actually healed. I was like, why don't you use that yourself? It's just
So,
status
so
problem.
you're now
Cure
cured.
status
Woo!
problems.
Do you have to roll for it?
No.
No, you're now
Really?
cured, and I've got one more
Basically,
action left.
Gideon like makes this circle of water in the air, and it flies over Lyra and becomes like a halo over it. And as the water falls down onto it, it cures all of her ailments.
I'm like,
So you're no longer poisoned.
Just like old times, I'm gonna launch a fireball at this mother trucker. That's 13. That totally hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Damage.
I'm so dead.
Oh my god.
Ah.
It's not
I'm
like.
so dead.
It's still. Hey, I'm still
14.
doing 13 fucking damage.
What'd you hit it for?
Hey,
What'd you hit it
One
for?
damage.
13.
13.
13.
Yeah.
And it's still on fire as well.
This fireball smacks into its back, and it kind of looks over its shoulder and like growls at you. Okay, Bracken carries on with his ritual. The creature hasn't gone yet, has it?
No, it's not
No,
right now.
no, fuck you all.
Interesting.
So the creature
Just
I thought it
take
was
three
that.
attacks.
ignores Lyra.
Wait, we have to see if the fire goes up.
It's at the end of the round.
At the end of the. Okay.
The round, yeah.
You have to roll
So
many
he
times.
spins around towards Lyra, and
course.
as he does so, he goes into his autumn form.
Yeah.
Lyra, can you please do a resistance
Of
check?
course.
Oh, this is when all the spores
I
are
know,
released.
yeah.
This aura of kind of like slowness comes out of him.
Become so big.
He's using some
It's
spot.
making you feel drowsy.
What's your willpower?
9.
You fall asleep.
Yep.
Sleep harder, yeah.
Banner.
You completely fall asleep. He turns around and he starts moving towards Gideon. Bear in mind he only has one blade now, and he makes a swing at Gideon.
Dude, he's like well far away.
He's 15 feet away.
That's
Baby.
Yeah, he's
really
nowhere near-
far.
he's nowhere
He's
near.
12 foot tall.
He's 15 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Unless he falls down.
Unless,
on
yeah, unless he falls on me.
Unless,
He's not hitting me.
unless he falls while doing this.
No, he's
He just moves towards you.
The 15 feet is well far.
No.
I let you run 30 feet and throw a fireball at a tree and there was 50 other feet away. A 12-foot guy can move 15 feet and hit
If
you.
it's 12 foot, it's 12 foot. It's
All
probably
right,
You
like-
probably
okay.
move 6 feet in a step.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, no props, no props.
In
I was getting
Roll
a
to hit,
fucking
Chris.
stare
Alright,
down
six.
then, Jesus
It's
Christ.
What?
obvious. Rolled it.
What?
Yeah, it's one. He's only got one weapon out now.
13. I'll give all lots of
He hits you. D6.
Come on, 6.
Just have this as a weapon now.
I
Oh,
Only hits you
God
for
dang
one.
it.
Yeah, he like hits your toe.
My foot again!
God damn it!
Um,
His foot is just a withered, crippled limb.
The fire does not go out, and he takes another 3.
11 then. So
No,
yeah,
no,
no,
no, fire.
You'll go, guys.
We have to kill him.
Hey, oh, you're asleep, aren't you? So it's my go.
You're not in resistance.
No, you're asleep until something wakes you up.
Wake me up!
Can healing rings wake her up?
Yes!
It's a status ailment.
Yeah.
Is it? No, it's not an ailment though, is it? It's
It
not
is, I'm
Well, it
asleep!
is, you sleep. You've
He's
been
very
forced-
tired,
You've been,
lad.
you've been
Come
forced
on.
to
Yes.
You're forced to
Because
Heal.
she was forcibly put to
And it
sleep.
was spores as well, so
Yeah.
the water would like wash away.
I didn't
Okay,
say spores, but-
you best fucking get in. You best fucking get in here and fucking do something. I'm gonna healing rings on Lyra again.
Lyra,
so
you
she
wake
wakes up, and then I'm gonna launch it.
It will take your first action to wake up.
Should I actually do one? Because he's like
Yeah,
right
you'll have
on
an
me.
action
Do I have another action? Excellent.
Should I do one, or should I just like stay
Do
here?
it.
and, like,
Fireball the out fucker.
Yeah, you do
he's
a lot.
gonna be hitting me.
Gideon, what's your minus 2 agility?
It's not -10.
And how tall are you? Like 6 foot?
Something like that.
So how fast do you think you can run?
Not very.
You'll trip over your own.
That's true.
Well, on my withered, crippled leg,
You'll probably catch
you'd
up.
probably
to
hop pretty
You'll
fast.
probably catch up to you in half a stride.
Can I not just like arcane blast myself away, like blasting off again?
Feel free to try.
If I get an epic 20, can I just be like, see you later, bat up some field?
No, that's not how that. Okay, you can as long as you take the 3 days worth journey falling damage.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, I'm
It's
gonna.
like when you use the scroll of Ashundi's flight in Morrowind and just fly across the wall and splat against the mountainside. What do you want to do, Gideon?
I'm gonna have to fireball him. It's my most powerful spell. I'm gonna fireball him in his wood. I'm gonna fireball his.
Ah, right in the wood.
I'm gonna fireball him in his
Right in the
wooden,
wood,
in his
yeah.
wooden wood.
Okay, so
What?
go ahead.
I'm gonna go for you.
Go ahead.
So fireball. That's a 14
Yeah.
that hits.
Yes, you definitely hit.
Still one again.
12, 13 point, 15 damage.
15 damage. Cool.
And he's still on fire.
Yep.
So now you've got one action.
You don't take an additional
He
Oh,
takes
sword.
basically you like uppercut a fireball into his face.
Hadouken!
Hadouken!
Can I slice his back?
What?
Can I slice his back?
Can you slice at his back? Yeah, sure. You can run up to him and
Nice,
slice
he's
it.
nice.
Why not?
So you wake up, do a freaking breakdance spin to your feet, and then run over to him and stab him in the back. Cool.
Yeah.
You have 2 swords.
Yeah, there's one action.
No, I
Oh
got
no, one's
stuck
stuck in him. Yeah, one's stuck in him.
Kill
So
it,
we
George,
kind of
either.
took that way. Can I go up
Can
to
you
him,
kick the
slice
sword
him with
further in?
No, can I slice him with it?
That's good,
Grab
mate.
the sword and set her on fire at the
No, it's
same
one
time.
action, no. If you get a 20, sure.
There you go.
I'll do that. Oh, I'm so close.
Oh, you can totally slash him though.
Yeah.
D6 plus 4.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
shit,
Nice.
son.
You get a really good like rake across his back, and you notice a load of the feathers like tear away, and your sword falls out of it. Because he was like stuck in his cloak.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's
So
gonna turn around the back.
Bracken continues his ritual again.
Great.
Not back.
The creature's autumn aura, which Gideon
summer.
needed to resist against, but I
It
forgot.
was summer.
No, it was in autumn.
It was in
Lyra.
summer.
No, it was localised to Lyra though, wasn't it?
No, it's anyone within 5 feet of him.
Oh.
He wasn't in 5 feet.
Is it
Oh,
winter
He
now?
attacks
It's
him.
winter
Yeah,
now,
he
isn't
did.
it?
What?
It's winter now.
He goes into his winter form, and this frost gale
AJ.
arrives around you. Gideon, can you resist, please?
So I've got to get under 12. 5, woohoo!
Bracken. Both resist the
Cold.
frost. No one is affected by it. Lyra has resist frost.
Well, completely.
Yeah, I do.
She took over resist fast potion.
Oh no, still you do resistance check.
Oh no.
You just get -2 to the damage.
Oh
You can
no.
literally only do 1 to you.
Yay.
So,
Yay.
the Arbiter of Seasons,
Is that what his name is?
yeah,
Nice.
I just thought this was a really cool monster. I made it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Try something out.
he goes to grab Gideon around the neck. Roll to hit Gideon.
Don't fucking dare. It's a 1. Oh god, it's gonna be a 4 over.
He reaches all the way past Gideon, and he like goes to punch him, and he like overreached. Like he thought you were bigger than you were. He thought you were bigger than you actually are, and he kind of reached over your shoulder and exposed his back to you. So your next attack will be a back attack.
Bastard.
And see if the fire goes out. Nope.
It's my turn.
He gets burnt for another 2. You'll go, guys.
Back switcher.
My turn. I
Bang.
picked up my sword, right?
Nope.
Will that take an action to pick up my sword?
Yep.
So use an action to pick up my goddamn sword, and then I'm going to slice.
Slice.
No, you're
Being
not
a
with them.
4? Are you fucking kidding me?
They actually hit.
Thank God.
Really? Both of them?
He's bloodied.
Oh, thank
He only
God,
has 8
10.
fortitude right now.
4 and a 6, my darling.
So 4, 5, 6, plus 12, 6.
10,
No, plus the other 6 is 12, and then plus another 3 is 15.
Power through.
15 damage.
Kill him.
Gideon.
Double fireball.
As this thing like freaking reaches past Gideon, like grabs the floor, exposes his back. Gideon just goes, gets an evil grin in his face, ignites a fireball, and just launches it into like the fucking gash that Lyra's opened up on his back. And
burns himself.
And burns himself. Oh.
It's 5. D6 plus 1.
What's it plus 1?
You take the full damage of the spell, which is D6 plus 1.
Oh god damn it! So I've got fucking like.
He's like, ha ha ha! Fire out!
Why would you do this?
I've got 14.
We're both
And
making
with my
mistakes
other
here.
hand, I'm going to fucking do it again and get a 19 and set his fucking back crack on fire.
Interesting, because that's a 16.
Oh, is it? Because I was looking at it upside down and I had dyslexia.
That'd still be 91. Okay, so you hit him with a 91.
So is that double damage because it's back attack? Or...
Yeah.
Yes.
6 plus 12 each.
Oh god.
Yes.
Fuck!
Oh shit, son!
Jesus Christ.
18.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28,
19.
30.
Oh.
No, because it's
Double.
13 twice. 12 twice.
No, that's 9.
24. 24.
No,
Ah,
his
but nice.
arcana bonus is 12.
Oh.
Twice is 24. Plus that is 28.
33.
Plus that is 33. Plus 2 for it being fireball.
Take that, you wooden
35.
bastard!
You smack him in the back and he falls face down onto the ground.
Whoop 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 whoop!
He slowly begins to rise.
Stomp on him!
Bracken.
What the hell is he not doing?
Bracken is too focused in his ritual to help.
Oh, you fucking bastard!
The creature goes into its spring form,
No.
and as it rises, it glows and heals 5d6.
You fucking heal 30 damage, I'm gonna slap you in the cock so hard.
Oh!
12, so
15,
17, 18, 19, 21.
21.
For fuck's sake!
So as it rises,
bullshit.
you notice that it pulls his other sword out of the ground again, and he spins around and swings at Gideon twice.
Gideon?
Really doesn't like you.
Hang on, wait a second, he's getting up. Shouldn't that be like an action to get up?
No, it's not actually when you guys get up.
Oh, is it? I thought it was. If we like fallen down.
8 to 12.
And hits you twice. 2d6 damage.
Gideon.
Hits you for 5.
So I've got
Wow.
9. I've got
He's
9.
rake across your robes as
My
he hits
turn.
you.
Really need to finish in
9
this
left.
round.
Oh, he's on 14.
Really need to
No,
finish
I'm on 9
Oh,
now.
God.
Oh,
18 and 18.
Hell
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
So fine.
And you notice that the waystone that Bracken's wing weight has gone white and the things are coming back into it again.
18, 18.
Was he already on fire?
He's on fire.
He's already on fire, isn't he?
Double 1.
Double.
Nice
One.
way to get double 1. So that's
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4,
what?
5, 6, 7. It's still 8 damage.
Still 8 damage, that's not bad.
Right.
Ems,
my
what?
turn.
What is wrong?
No,
That
dude,
Hey, with the shock one.
was
Right.
a 20 if you didn't hear that over that screech.
So do the fire first. The fire one does 5, 6, 7 damage. So he's on that. And then double damage for your shock sword.
Oh, for God's sake.
Double damage roll
It's
again.
2d6.
Can you not roll?
Well, the first one was a 1.
Dude,
So
yeah.
the second one, 3. So that's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's still 12 damage.
You can't just go, oh, I'm going to ignore that one and
Yeah.
kind of do that.
Yeah, basically, you rake your fire sword across the back of his skull, and a segment of it like cracks away, and you see this glowing light from inside. And then you plunge your lightning sword like through his underarm, and goes right the way through his body and out the other side.
Yeah.
And he's not dead.
Kill it!
Oh.
Kill with
Kill
fire.
Fire!
Gideon is going
Finish
to
him.
launch another. A voice from above just goes, finish him. Gideon's going to launch a fireball and get 17, which
Hits.
fucking hits him.
He's on fire still, right?
Yeah,
6,
boom.
baby!
The fireball smashes into him. His skull bursts with flames, shatters, and he falls to the ground and slowly just becomes a husk on the floor.
Way! Strike one.
High
High five.
Yeah.
The highest of fives. Gideon and Lyra smashing it up old school.
And as that happens, literally would have been this turn anyway.
Oh.
6 more come out of the forest.
I know, yeah.
We'd all die.
And basically the way that works is if you left Bracken unharmed for 5 rounds, he finishes this ritual and the creature is forced away.
Well, fuck it. We got XP for that.
Bracken, oh sorry, yeah, you get 3. He fought.
Why could the monster have hit?
17, 89,
It didn't
20.
Oh, yeah.
Son of him.
So yeah, Bracken finishes his ritual with some hand movements and some chanting, and suddenly all these candles go out and the flames like flow into the waystone, and you hear a as all these you hear a as all these stones form back into the waystone, and then you hear like getting progressively quieter all the waystones along just going and getting rebuilt.
The highest of fives again, ends. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
And as this happens,
17 health. Fuck yeah. 9 health. Fuck yeah.
and as this happens,
So you can tell Lyra is quite excited.
Fuck yeah.
with the waystones finished, the forest that has overgrown into the town begins to recede back behind the waystones. All the these like huge roots that have come out slowly slither back around you, and you hear treants rampaging back towards the forest.
Go fun.
And you see like a horde of fairies just fly past you like in this locust swarm,
Yeah,
past you
breadsticks,
back into the
yeah.
forest. And it seems that you have put the
Fuck
forest
that.
back.
We
in.
iced that
We
fool.
did it! Woo!
We iced that fool, Ends. We iced
Sorry.
him good.
Back down to.
We gave him the old 1-2.
How are we doing on
The
time?
old 1-2. The
Oh,
old
praise the
1-2.
Dragon
And that's
Slayer!
an hour and 6 minutes, so I think.
Oh,
that's
we
gonna be
did
the
it. Thank
Well,
you.
ladies and gentlemen,
Madness is over. Thank you. We saved the town.
hail
Killed
to the
an
king,
old man.
baby.
Yes.
Hail to the king. Everybody, thank you very much for listening, and we will join you again on the next End of Dwarf Time does D&D and Pitch. We'll finally get out of Vandus, for fuck's
It
sake.
was a quiet one for me.
Yeah, it was a quiet one for fucking
Put my feet up, had a cuppa.
I'm surprised you did that without him, to be honest.
Lazy bad, because we're that awesome, you know. Anyway,
Take the
guys,
risk, to be fair.
thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys
Bye-bye.
again soon.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Goodbye, friends.